Tell me that the way you do. Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do. Before we get started, give a shout out to the members and the subscribers of the channel, and also you, the viewer, for taking the time out to watch this video. But while you're here, do us a solid, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. And if you are watching on mobile, hit that little star at the bottom of your screen, or slide that comment section to the left and hit that hype button and hype your boy up. You figure deal me. And y'all know we will not do a video without giving a shout out to our beautiful ladies of the CU Aunties. So if you see the CU Auntie in the chat or in the comment section, make sure you show them some love, because that's all we do is show them appreciation around here. But it's getting crazy in the world of Shedeur Sanders. We got ESPN hosts going off live on there. But the same questions we've been asking, they starting to ask. What's up with y'all, coach? Why he can't talk about it? Why he can't even say his name? For real, though. Let go. Now, we've been on this for a minute. We've been saying this for quite some time. But there's some new information that has entered the chat. Now, y'all know this is all about the phenomenal Shedeursanders. And hater number one, head coach Kevin Stefanski. And it has become a very, very, very obvious situation that Kevin Stefanski simply does not like Shedeur. It's gotten to the point where all of the media members in Cleveland are starting to notice some of the same things that we were saying some time ago. Like, he won't even say his name in interviews now. He doesn't even recognize him as a player. And y'all know, we got to start this off with one of the best in Cleveland. Cook 'em, G.
This was the exact quote Stefanski gave when he was asked about a timetable for Shedeur with 8 games left. I just want to read this exact quote. Stefanski said, and I quote, "I don't think it's fair to speculate. We're committed to getting better as an offense. Dylan is certainly committed to improving every which way he can. All the while, all our players, young players, are developing and working so hard behind the scenes to make sure they're getting better on a daily basis," end quote. And that was his quote on a possible timetable for Shedeursanders.
You know, you get people on the stand and you look at them and you look at the mannerisms. I think it's alarming that he can't say this dude's name. When he says specifically about a question about Shedeursanders, he pivots to young players. Like if you ask him a question about Quinshon Judkins, he's going to say Quinshon Judkins. He's going to say Carson Sweshinger. He's going to say Dylan Gabriel. He won't. When he talks about Shedeursanders, it's young players in a vague general topic. Like, if I didn't have a problem with nobody, I wouldn't be able to say Dustin Tyvus Bull. Like, right? Like, I would just be like, you know what? I'm not going to talk about anybody. But
all right, Kevin Stefanski, you heard G. Bush. Everybody's starting to notice, Kevin, that you won't even say his name. No acknowledgement of Shedeursanders. Even when you're speaking about Shedeursanders, you gloss right over it, won't acknowledge him or say his name in the conversation, but you will mention Dylan Gabriel over and over and over. But y'all think I'm tripping. Y'all think I'm tripping. Y'all try to make it a black and white thing. It ain't that. The man just don't like this young man. And if you don't believe me, one of the biggest Shedeur haters in Cleveland say the same shit.
Explain what they're doing either. You have a coach who won't even say his name. And do you realize that ever since our just...
Wait a minute. What you say, Tony? Tony Gross. You say he won't do what? Bring it back.
I can't explain what they're doing either. You have a coach who won't even say his name.
But we tripping. When Tony Grossi acknowledges that Kevin Stefanski won't even say Shedeursanders' name, I think we have reached the peak of this problem because it is that noticeable. And y'all know Tony Grossi don't like Shedeur. But guess what else they doing to Shedeur? They won't even let him speak. They won't even let him do interviews at his locker no more. They blocking everything. They hemming my boy up. Y'all think I'm lying? I don't lie, man. Tony, take it away, dog.
I can't explain what they're doing either. You have a coach who won't even say his name. And do you realize that ever since our Justin Cooper broke the viral video interview of Shedeur, right, where he said, I'm better than what I see out there and all that, they have stationed a PR rep at all times watching Shedeur in the locker room to make sure to intercept, let's say, any interview attempt.
You think they don't like when he talks?
Well, I don't know, but it just seems like that interview was a turning point in maybe in relations. I don't know, but since then, I don't think the coach has used his name once, right? And he's asked about him once or twice or three times a week. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
All I know is Kevin Stefanski. What's your excuse? Because it's highly noticeable in all your interviews. And anytime you speak about Shedeur, anytime you speak Shedeursanders, you won't say his name. Our young players, our young rookies, but you will mention Dylan Gabriel's whole name or simply say Dylan. Can't say Shedeur. Rizzo, get him.
I go on the internet, all I see is a bunch of dudes sitting around going, why are you not playing Shedeur and why are you about it? Like they're playing the soundbite. He won't even say his name. He won't even say his name. What is that? What is that? Now, I don't want to start getting all pissed off here this morning.
Personally, I think the idea of Stefanski not saying Shedeur's name, I think is overblown. That's me.
Then why is he doing it?
I don't know. Why isn't he playing him?
Yeah. Then why is Kevin Stefanski doing it? What's your problem with Shedeursanders? Kevin, what has he done to you? What has this young man done to you for you to dislike him that much that you won't even say his name?
Why the hell is it this kid can't get on the field? Is he that bad? Say something. Tell me, is he not working hard enough? I want to hear it from you. Is he working hard enough?
I think that's been an issue.
Why?
Because of the stories.
There was nothing coming out of Colorado that said this kid wasn't a hard worker.
But he was the starting quarterback and the coach was his dad. Now I think it's a different situation. I think, to be kind, I think it's been a difficult transition.
Working hard enough to get on the field.
I think that there are people in the building who feel that way. Yes.
Or is it people in the building? Well, Kevin Stefanski's in the building. Or is it that they just don't want to be proven wrong because they drafted Dylan Gabriel ahead of Shedeursanders? Are you trying to save face? What's the point? We have seen Dylan. The world has seen Dylan. And everybody has come to the same conclusion. He's not it, dog. Kevin, you looking real shiesty over there right now. You looking real shiesty. And sooner or later, one of them players is going to say it out loud. And when the Ravens come in there this weekend, that might be the final straw. Because we understand that Shedeursanders is a whole lot better than Dylan Gabriel. But you want to continually, Kevin Stefanski, you want to continually disrespect Shedeur by not saying his name, not acknowledging him in any of your press conferences or anything else. At this point, this is ridiculous. This is outrageous. And somebody somewhere needs to be held accountable. Jimmy Haslam, where you at? There is no way you can put up with this amount of egregious coaching. This is ridiculous. Somebody need to do something. But y'all talk to me about it in the comment section. Let me know exactly what you think. Is Kevin Stefanski not saying Shedeur's name on purpose? Is he mistreating him, not letting him do interviews by his locker? Because he was free to do interviews by his locker a while ago. Until he did that mouthing thing, and then they don't want you to talk no more. So what we doing? Because even then, when he did the interview after that, to clear it all up, he had a PR person standing right beside him. You can see him just standing right there on his hip. But now they just shooing all the reporters away from his locker in the locker room. Because they don't want Shedeursanders to get all the pub. He getting it anyway. He bigger than you. He bigger than the team. Hell, he bigger than a couple of teams. It is what it is. But anyway, y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Talk about it amongst each other in the comment section. I will join in from time to time. But anyway, we're going to get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. You see your boy, I'm tired. I'm finna go take a nap. Then we might drop another one after we take a nap. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace out, man. Y'all have a good one.